What's up, guys? Welcome to the gameplay and commentary section of the ebook, and we're just going to jump right into it. This is post-commentary, so I'm doing this after the fact. But right here, I see he's in 4-4. That is a symmetrical formation, so that means I'm going from single back ace and I'm going to single back wing because I know that I can catch him off balance, and I gain 5 yards. So if you have a running back with like armbar or something like that, you're going to get a lot of yards out of this scheme. If you don't have an ability, you're still going to do well, but you're not going to do as well as if you have something that can kind of make an extra defender miss or just kind of destroy one defender and just pick up an extra 5 to probably a one-play touchdown. Depending on who you're facing, if they have secure tacklers. I mean, in regs, you really don't have secure tacklers for the most part, so you can really take advantage of that. So right here, I know I'm on the short side, so I'm going to run bench switch. This was actually the wrong read. You want to throw the corner out, even though the running back looks open for a second. And if I possession catch that, he's probably going to catch it. But the correct read was the corner, so I'm going to go right back to it because I know he's probably not going to defend it. So same setup. Just use bench switch. Make sure you use the running back on the short side. I'm going to double team Cam Jordan here because he's probably the only one on the D-line who can wreck my life. Right here, corner route is open. Very easy completion. You're going to love that play because that wheel and corner route combo is really good. So we're going to go right back to the ground game. He is not in a symmetrical formation. I see I could probably run stretch to the left. It looks appealing. And then boom, run it to the left. And since he's not in a symmetrical formation, I'm probably going to no huddle. In this case, yeah. So I do no huddle. And I'm probably going to keep doing it as long as I'm picking up positive yards. And so long as my running back isn't getting really slow from it. And this is good if you have two good running backs like the Niners do. They have Breida and Coleman. So I'm just going to keep. This was a complete accident motioning him out. I was trying to power block him. And he just motioned out on accident, but still going to run it. Just like that. I sub out Breida for Coleman because he looks like he was pretty tired. I don't have time to flip back and forth between formations to get his stamina restored. 4-4 again. I think I go with the 0-1 trap here because I wanted to see if it would have success. I just don't remember, though. Now, I went back to the dive, and he just got a really good shed, and it forced me outside. But, have confidence in that dive because that's not going to happen too often where they just get an insta shed and it forces you out. So don't feel like if you see a 4-4 look, I mean, he's really stacking the box. He's got the safety. I mean, everybody's up there, but you can still run dive. Right here, this was awful by me. So I got lucky, but this guy wasn't really in my class. I don't mean to say that like to be cocky or anything, but you'll see later in the game, it gets ugly. So I didn't really necessarily, the better guy won. Regardless, it doesn't matter. Right here, tight end attack because I knew I could probably get his user, which is his safety, to suck down, and he doesn't have a deep third. So I can run that angled post over the top. And we got the touchdown. So next possession, we cut out the defense. Come out in single back ace yet again. See the 4-4. This means we're going to go and go off balance or go to a pass play, I guess, in this case. Oh, I know what I do in this play. He's using the safety, so I wanted to take advantage of no deep third. And it's not this play. You'll see it soon. I wanted to try the 0-1 trap here. See if we could get something going on the interior of the O-line. But I think this is the play where I'm like, okay, he's just using that safety. He's in a cover 3, so I'm going to take advantage of that hole over the top. So we do our max protect setup where we delay fade our tight end, block our running back, so we're blocking 7. And I'm just want to throw that post right there in that hole. But he puts his linebacker in a deep blue. I didn't think he could stay with 98 speed Goodwin, so I threw it anyways. But I mean, that's something I learned today, that a linebacker middle blue can get back there and defend a 98 speed receiver. So maybe if Jimmy G has a little bit more arm, maybe he fits it in there. But that's a little lesson for you guys and for myself as well. Run this setup. It's so good because I knew I could get the bomb against cover 2. You need, by the way, be very careful throwing that if you don't have someone fast enough, because he has to be like extremely fast to beat the mid read. As you can see, the mid read really dropped back, but Goodwin is just too fast, and that's why the bomb actually worked. Don't think every receiver can do that, but the safeties are going to react that same way to that setup because of the angled post on the right is going to really take care of that right side safety. Back to the run game. I noticed that I didn't have the correct audible in wing slot, so I have to go back to wing. I'm pretty sure I change it in just a second. I had like some kind of like inside zone play. Yeah, it's zone alert bubble, so we can stretch that. Change it to stretch. And I know this isn't super exciting gameplay, but it's effective. I mean, you're really controlling the clock, and you don't have to throw the ball really. So now I'm going to go to single back wing slot because he's in 4-4. I figure I could probably throw the RPO because he's in a zone. The linebacker's in a zone. I know he's not manned up. God forbid he's manned up on Sanders. That'd be a really bad idea. So we have 4-4 again. So we're just going to keep going to our off-balance formations. Right here, I knew I had the speed to get the edge on his user. Only do that if you know you have the speed to do it, though, because if you don't have the speed to do it, you're gonna put yourself in a bad down and distance. So just don't bother doing that. I believe I just keep continuing with this because it's the end of the game, but I think I reach a point where I'm just like wanting to air it out just to get some reps in and show you guys. If you guys need more than just this gameplay, or you have any questions, as always, ask me on Twitter at AceMaddenTips. This was I was expecting to hit that angled post route again. But, you know, 2nd and 25, if I want to pick up this first down, then I got to pass it, and this guy's not very good. So I know I can pass it 3 times and get the first down quite easily. So slot post, you know the setup. We're going to have our wide receiver run it. I haven't even given him this look yet. Right here, I mean, I take the underneath because I don't need to get the first down yet. And I just want to get like a third now, a third next play, and then a third the play after. It just makes it a lot more manageable as opposed to just like throwing some kind of smart routed in or something on 2nd down. There's just no need for it. I think this is where I run. Yeah, mesh spot. Make sure you always run this with the corner route to the short side. As you can see, we have it flipped. Our tight end is actually running that deep corner. And he has to use the corner route. And we know that means that the wheel is going to be wide open. More than likely, it can. If you're playing someone advanced and you spam this setup, they can probably man him up. Or some kind of vert hook or just a hook in general can really take away that wheel, and then he can use the deep corner. So that play isn't unstoppable by any means, but if you mix it in, you know, it's more than likely going to be open. I run the same thing because he's probably going to be looking for the wheel now. He has something that can actually kind of take away that wheel, but the deep corner is just wide open because it's cover 2, and it is a cover 2 beater. That safety is just not going to make a play on it. And this is a pretty short game because I really controlled the clock, and I wasn't able to get a ton of reps in with gun tight. I didn't really touch every single play like Z spot. I didn't get to, but they're all pretty self-explanatory plays. Again, here I motioned out on accident. I was trying to power block. But yeah, I want to run stretch, I believe. Yep, I got the stretch off. Just keep that clock going. I did that because of just the defensive look he gave me. Right here, I believe I'm looking for the deep corner. The angled corner. I see his users over there, though, so I just go ahead and throw the drag. That's what's so good about the play, because the spacing's phenomenal. If they blitz you, that drag's going to be open, unless they really know the drag's coming, and then they can just take it, but then you have the angled corner, and it's just really hard. And then this is the last play of the game before he quits out. We're going to go ahead and run seams. This is the perfect distance to kind of get a touchdown before he gets a little too close to the end zone. And there we go. We have our win on the day. I know it wasn't super flashy, but it gets the job done. I promise it's a good scheme in any game mode. On all Madden as well. I labbed it on all Madden. So add abilities to this scheme as you please. I don't have any recommended abilities except for maybe like Bruiser, which is arm bar, and Bulldozer, and then like Jukebox. Those will all be good because you're running the ball so much. It's good to invest in a star running back. So that's going to be it for the gameplay and commentary. If you guys need more gameplay than this, let me know and I'll get to it. See you guys later.